Hello?
Hi there.
Hey, how are you, Lloyd?
Hi, Lando. Long time no see. Doing great.
Yes, long time no see, mate. How are you?
So far so good. Just still in some sort of movement control over here in Singapore. But
Really?
it's no, but it's relatively relaxed already compared to earlier days.
Okay, well, listen to me, mate. I am happy that you're fine. Why don't we go ahead and go live on this? Are we live yet?
In 4 seconds, I guess so.
Yeah. So I guess we are live. Yep, we are live. I'm sorry. um, how are you, Lloyd? I'm happy to have you with me. Everybody that follows our show. Chloe is on maternity leave, and Lloyd will be joining us for the tea and hot sauce for the rest of the year, for the for the uh, for the next couple of months, right?
Yeah. Yep. So happy to join you, Orlando. I guess other than the trading retreat in the past, this is the first time I'll be trading together with you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the first time we're going to be trading together, right? Amazing things will happen, mate. All right. So why
Definitely.
don't we? Yeah. Let me see. Why don't we go ahead? I'll share my screen right here. And let me start. Hold on. Can everybody see my screen?
Yep. I certainly can.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Perfect, perfect. So the first thing I want to talk about is gold because gold has been on a rally since it bottom right here, that double bottom around the 1852 level, right? I'm sorry. I swear to God, I don't have corona. I'm just a little under the weather. Since we bottomed right here at around 1850, we have been taking some longs. Um, we have been taking some longs. Actually, we took this long, if you remember, guys. And we took profits right here. Then we took this one, and I guess we took this one too. And right now, this morning I was looking at gold, and I had, because of where it's trading at, right? Um, right here. This is a massive level for gold, if you remember, Lloyd. This was the level that was supporting price after we got to all-time highs right here around 2080, right? And then we broke to the downside, okay? But I knew that, I didn't know because no one knew what was going to happen, but it was pretty plausible that this move to the downside was not going to have any further any further steam, right? So when we saw that double bottom, we started to buy, started to look for buys, and right now, I saw price trading again at this same level. Let me just move this to the upside. Trading again. Rejecting again this level. Okay, so, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, this is a great opportunity to go short, given the fact that we have retested this level once, twice, three times, and this was the third time right here, right? But the thing is that the impulsive moves, were to the upside, okay? Uh, and to the downside, it was more of a pullback move, and we can see it from let's start from this level, the impulsive move, the pullback, and then you can see that it's a little bit choppier, and then right here, it, I mean, it was pretty obvious that we were trading inside of a flag. Now, my targets to the upside are the next key level around the 1840, no, 1838. Since I see absolutely nothing here that is going to stop, uh, that is going, I see absolutely no level here that is going to stop price, right? That is if, hold on, let me just get rid of this. That is if, uh, if we manage to break with this, with the 1880. I don't know what you think about gold, but I do believe that it's a strong market at the moment.
Orlando, I think gold, because I trade stocks on my own. So on the stocks side, what I can comment is that usually mid October, at least in the past few years, gold will rally. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm actually quite bullish about gold in probably 1 or 2 weeks time. Yeah, that's my sentiment. I mean, it can always start early because there's no exact timing or so. But yeah, I will expect to rally soon, be bullish soon.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that one. And just, I mean, technically speaking, also it's looking very, very bullish. Still trading inside of of this bullish structure. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit under the weather. Okay, yeah, so that is gold. I mean, these are my first targets right here. The 161.8, of course. As everybody knows, the way that I trade, this is the 161.8 of the last pullback. And well, but I mean, if we go to the higher time frames, and I mean, if we get rid of this too, hold on, let me just eliminate this. If we go to the higher time frames, we go to the 4 hour chart. I mean, this breakout, I mean, it looks so, I'm sorry, hold on. This breakout above the 1830, about the 1816, 17 level, looks so strong, given the fact that this is a massive level of resistance. I don't know, but I am pretty bullish gold short term. Now, if we go ahead and look at the current structure that we're trading in, because it's, I mean, it's quite funny the way that flags work. Just let me show you how I see it in the. I mean, no, let's call it here. I mean, it's fine. Uh, but if we look at the higher time frames, I mean, we might just be trading inside of a very long term bearish, bullish flag right here. And by grabbing this trade right now, I mean, we're just taking part of that possible breakout of that long-term flag, right? I mean, I mean that, and if we break above it, I mean, if we reach my targets to the 161.8, we would be in fact breaking with this midterm, let's call it a midterm bearish structure, and it's very possible that we could get a further continuation in gold. But like you said, I mean, I'm pretty bullish on gold. And today, this was the only market that I was looking at. Actually, I was looking at also at the pound. Yeah, the pound USD. Let me get rid of this. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. uh, all right. So, interestingly enough, the pound versus the US dollar was also trading at a very important level, right here, retesting the 130, and I don't know if you know the way that I trade reversals, Lloyd, but the way that I trade reversals is just I look for this kind of patterns at the top of a structure and a key level, and then I look for that little flag to get into that trade. um yeah, that's about That's about what I do. But the thing is that here on the pound versus the US dollar and the pound versus the yen also, that we had that little flush. I don't see a lot of a lot of more down move or down move on this market. I mean, given the fact that we are capped here by the 128.20, we might get to these lows. But then again, I don't know how the DXY is trading at the moment, but the last time I saw it, it was trading at 94.20. Let's have a look at the DXY. 93.40, I'm sorry. And it was bouncing from the 93.40 right here. So we broke with the 93.40, but still trading around the 93.40. So this move on the pound was definitely not a USD move, but a GBP pound, because we had some news on the well, we had construction PMI, but I mean they beat expectations. uh, but I don't know. This might be just a reaction to the 130 level. I am not super comfortable with that trade, so I'm putting my stops at break even. But because I don't see put too much downside on the pound. If you know what I mean. What do you think about that, Lloyd?
Yeah, actually, the pound chart, it was one of the chart that was about to share. I'm actually about to trade, not about to trade. I'm waiting for a breakout trade on pound. Yeah.
What do you?
So,
Yeah.
so you,
Can you
you, I trade actually.
do you want to grab the screen and show us?
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
that would be
I
awesome,
actually
mate.
do trade. Personally, I do trade multiple strategies. Yeah. So breakout trade is actually one of them. So essentially, what I'm waiting for. So I have multiple charts
Yeah,
waiting. So I just bring you through. So pound dollar actually essentially on the weekly time frame. So beyond the weekly time frame, you can see that it is consolidating for the past 3 weeks.
yeah,
Yeah. So usually when there's such a strong consolidation on the weekly chart, I'm quite excited. That means on the H4, so I'll just bring you through. So you can see on the
uh-huh.
yeah. So on the H4, what I'm essentially waiting for is for price to actually either do something along this line. Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
yeah. So anything that happens in the middle, usually I'm not interested. Yeah. But once price breaks the consolidation, that's where I'll be keen to take a closer look and see if there's any sort of retest. If it breaks to the high side, then I will want a higher low or
Yeah.
a retest of the high of the range. Then I'll be very very happy to go in. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way that you're looking at the pound at the moment. Because yeah, I do agree with you that it's been consolidating inside of a range that is being capped by that 130. And yeah, and right now, I mean, that little move that I took to the downside, I'm probably gonna be stopped at break even. But well, but here's the thing, Lloyd. I do believe that if after that little move to the downside that I took, right,
Mm-hmm.
uh the pound versus the US dollar goes back and retests that 130, the probability of a breakout to the upside is going to be quite high. So I am going to be looking for that. I'm sorry for that exact move that you just told us about. The
Ah,
break and retest of the 130. I mean it. That trade. If we look at your chart, right? It has some very good potential to the upside. If the break and retest holds that 130, I believe that the potential to the upside is quite good. Yeah, because I mean we would be breaking with those previous lows too. I mean that is a massive level. So I mean that's it's basically the same example that we were looking at gold, right? That massive level on the 1917, 1980 that it's about to break. It's yeah, probably the same scenario that we were
Actually,
discussing.
actually for gold, I'm looking at the silver chart.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, mate.
Yeah. So I think the, the listener should know that silver and both silver and gold are correlated. So it is exactly the same scenario. So we have a inside bar on the weekly time frame for silver. So I'm just highlighting the high and the low. And then
Uh-huh.
on the H4 chart, same scenario, just waiting for it to play out. Yeah. So I mean, as of now, the probability of price breaking to the high looks really high.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said earlier. I mean, yeah, we're looking at a flat triangle there on silver. Yeah, I like it. I actually, I actually was before before gold came to all-time highs, or when it was at all-time, I don't remember. But I was trading silver instead of gold because of the potential that silver has to the upside. Because I
Mhm.
mean, gold already made all-time highs, right? At around what 2080, but silver all-time highs are at 50, I think. So we are way, 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 way uh uh I'm sorry, way
We
uh
have lots of potential to the high side, I believe.
yeah, exactly. I mean, all-time highs in silver is quite I mean, and silver moves a lot faster than gold. The thing is that if we look at the gold silver ratio, let me have a look because I haven't had a look at that I'm sorry, in a long time. The gold
So,
silver ratio, yeah, I mean, right now, silver is still leading the way. Still making lower lows, the gold silver ratio, which means that silver is the strongest one. Let me just grab the screen so
all right.
I can share this with everybody. So this is the gold silver ratio, right? And if anybody has a question, just type it on the chat. We are here for that, right? Let's go to a 4 hour chart here on this uh, on this chart. So the gold silver ratio is not a chart that you're going to be using to execute trades, right? Doesn't matter if it goes up. Yeah, it does matter actually. Um, when the gold silver ratio goes up, it means that gold is the strongest of the two metals. It doesn't matter if gold and silver are in a very strong down move or a very strong up move. What matters is the strength of each metal, and when it's going down, it's silver that is the strongest of the two metals. So because of this, it was back in September 2020. No, way back here. I don't remember when it was, but we were going down. I think it was here. Let's go to the daily. Yep, it was here around June, exactly June, July, that we broke with this low. That I decided to trade silver instead of gold because of just because of how strong silver was um, trading. And just look at this. This is a 32% move in this gold silver ratio, and this is just a 46% move. But it doesn't matter. I do like to base somewhat my decision on which of the two I'm going to be trading based on that one. I don't always do it, and of course today I didn't do it because on this gold long. But again, uh it's probably fine, whichever the two I would have taken, right? Is anything else that you're looking at, Lloyd? Because I am just looking at that. I'm still writing some S&P 500 and Nasdaq longs, but that's some long term. That's
long
from
term
long.
outlook.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you if you trade the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq.
Occasionally, I would trade the Nasdaq. S&P I rarely touch it, simply because the Nasdaq is much more volatile.
Yeah.
For intraday trading, I think it's much more exciting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I actually do like the S&P 500. I'm sorry, the Nasdaq more for intraday trading. Actually, the one that I don't usually trade is a Dow.
Oh, Dow is
Yeah,
way more volatile, right? Is the S&P is the top 500, Nasdaq is the top 100, Dow is the top 30.
yeah, it's more volatile. Yeah, definitely.
Dow,
But I don't know why. I don't know why. US 500. I don't know why. I don't know why I just don't trade it. I mean, I have enough. I think on my plate trading those two and the DAX. Yeah, but a couple of let's talk about a couple of levels for today's intraday trading, right? Well, the S&P 500. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this somewhat quickly. What I was going to do was this. All right, so we are trading here. This really doesn't matter too much to me, right? When intraday trading, I'm just showing you the direction of the market. Uh, but the levels that I would be keen to trade on an intraday basis, let's have a look at the 50-minute chart, and I'm going to get this indicator too. So this is the previous daily high, previous daily low, previous daily high, weekly low. Here's an interesting level, right? The previous weekly high that we just bounced from. So that would have been one good level to go long for a continuation. But I'm not looking to buy here at all. I actually already have um, I have a long from this level and let me see, and again from this level. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm not looking to buy right here, just because I do believe that it's. I mean, it's going to sound crazy what I'm just going to say, but it's too high to buy. I know it's. I mean, it's going to sound crazy in the sense that yeah, I am still very bullish U.S. equities, but I believe that I can. That we can go lower for a better buy opportunity. I'm just not seeing that big pullback into those big zones that I'm usually looking for. So the real place that I would be keen on buying or going long would be around the 33.74, right here, around this level. I don't know if we're going to get there. If equities continue to rally the way that they have, I don't think that we are going to. And if we break with these highs right here, I don't think I'm going to be buying that retest either, because well, maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't made
no,
up my mind.
can I
but
show you
but
something which might
yeah, go ahead, go
influence your
ahead, go ahead.
decision?
Yes, please do so.
Yeah. So in fact, this is a picture which I sent to Justin, I think a few days ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, so from this picture, what it basically says that if in the past, if a Democratic president got
Uh-huh.
uh, elected, so on average, you can see that all the time the S&P and the Dow actually rallies like crazy.
Yeah.
So if it's a Republican president, you see that on the average, it's actually
Yeah.
much lower. So at the back of
Okay.
my head, I'm really hoping that uh, Joe Biden will get elected so that I will get another crazy run from the S&P. That's where I trade stocks, so that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah. That I mean, this is great, mate. Can you send me this?
Yeah, I can.
When we finish the show. Thank you. We have a question. Can gold also be bearish at the blue line if rejection? I wouldn't trade the bearish side of gold myself. But yeah, I mean, it can go. Let me show you a screen. That's a great. I mean, that's a great little picture that you showed us there, mate. Yeah, I mean, if gold rejects, hold on, this is the 4 hour chart. Let's go to the hourly. And right now, I mean, yeah, if gold rejects this zone and breaks with this low, yeah, it would definitely go lower, mate. Uh, I agree with you. I mean, that to answer your question, I'm sorry. Yeah, if we reject this level again, and we break this low, we are definitely going lower. Most definitely. So yeah, I would be somewhat um attentive to this, but everything points out at a continuation. Do not chase any trades here, guys. This is for educational purposes only. If you're interested in our trading decisions, we do have um, services and products for that. All right. But yeah, I mean, the only way that I would be looking for shorts in gold would be below this level, below the 1907, 1906 level. Okay. If not, let's go to the moon with this one. But coming back to your picture, Lloyd, those,
Yep.
I mean, that picture, that of course, that rally, for example, that S&P rally is all throughout the president's um,
Hannah.
tenant. Okay,
Yeah.
so Obama 2009, 2016, 166%. Bill Clinton really pushed the S&P and the Dow, right? Jimmy Carter did nothing. But that's very interesting. I mean, if Biden gets elected, it's definitely going to rally, right? I don't know. Do you remember that when Trump got elected? Let's go to that chart because I mean, when Trump got elected, how the S&P uh, dropped, quickly dropped. When was it? Was it 2018? No.
Uh, no, 2016.
16. All right. So hold on. There has been a lot of. So right here, I think it was this one. This candle right here on November. Yeah, November 9, 2016. So when Trump got elected, the S&P 500 dropped from high to low that day about 6.64%. And that was a great buying opportunity. And people that bought into that dip to this level and are still holding that, they have made an amazing return, right? Of course, that I mean, I'm not sure if people are going to be holding longs through the coronavirus pandemic, but still, some pretty amazing information that you just got us, mate.
Yeah, I hope it can be useful to anybody who decides to trade the S&P. Yeah, because what
Yeah.
happens, I think, is when the most of the time when the no, when a Republican president got hold, I mean, when they are when US is being controlled by a Republican president, they somehow manage to mess up the economy to a certain extent,
Uh,
and the Democratic one will come in and fix it. That's why the market rallies.
yeah, that's definitely it, mate. That's definitely it. All right, and with that note, we are going to say goodbye, and we will all see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. If you want to learn more, there's a link below this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we go live every single day on different shows. And right now, in about 30 minutes time, we have the the New York Open show with Jeff and Ash. Don't miss that
Who,
one.
me?
And here is the man.
Hey,
How are you,
buddy.
mate?
Yeah, look, going well. Going well. What's going on?
Nothing, mate. Nothing, mate. Just going through some trades. There's nothing much going on for me at the moment.
No,
Uh,
me either, mate. I just took a little 30-minute trade, pound short on pound versus the dollar short.
yeah,
As
me too. And I got stopped out of break here.
I'm not entered yet.
You're not into that one yet.
No. I'm trading the bounce off the daily pivot, but I'm not in until the retrace bar gets broken. So
Yeah,
we'll see how we go.
that is some. I mean, that is very you. Not a lot like the way that I trade.
Yeah, that's
But
me. That's right.
yeah, but if you guys want to hear about it, you should definitely join Jeff in today's show, right? Which
Yeah,
is in
look.
about 30
Well,
minutes.
15 minutes. We'll be
Mhm.
we'll be up there. We've got the crypto master in tonight, of course, Shukri.
Yeah.
He,
You got Sugar tonight? That's awesome.
yeah, I'm. He's opening a wallet. He's opening a wallet for me, right? So I'm now becoming a crypto man.
Yeah, I
We
know. You told me that you were farming the
That's right.
cryptocurrency.
Yeah, not trading but farming.
You're farming them. That's awesome.
Now I've got absolutely no bloody idea what that means, mate. To be
Yeah.
fair, well, I've got some idea. It means I'm not trading it. I'm actually investing in it. Let me put it that way.
All right. So that's what you're doing via
Y-
Shukri.
Yeah, it's a little bit complex for my old brain, but I'm willing to leave my wallet in the hands of the master, and I'll just follow and see how that pans out. We started last week, and sorry, not last week, the week before, and we only do it. So I have every second Tuesday off.
Uh-huh.
So it's a little bit drawn out, but we'll get there. And I'm really interested. And in fact, I read a story. Was it yesterday or today? I can't remember exactly when. Where, and I'll see if I can find that and present it to the guys shortly. Where they're talking about the euro is
Yeah, I sent you that
looking to
one.
go.
Yeah, I
It
sent
was
you
it
that.
you?
Yeah, I sent you that link on Bloomberg.
And I said, is that true? Is
Yeah,
it true?
exactly. It
Is
is
that, is
true.
that where did it come from? Bloomberg, yeah.
Yeah, from Bloomberg. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I read it. I thought it was like fake
Fake
news
news.
media. So yeah, but no, mate, it's real. They're looking into that, and they're probably going to because they can't stop talking about it.
That's like, wow,
Yeah.
that kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, me too. But because I don't know how they're going to do to control it, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't even read that article. I just read the headline, mate. To be completely honest.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much more to the article than the headline, but because the headline is the whole news, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll try
Hold
and pull that
on.
up and have a look at that a little bit later as well. And
All right.
I'm sure Shukri will be all over that, so we can have a little chat about that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try to join you guys, and I'll ask Shukri some questions via the
Yeah, come in,
YouTube
mate.
chat.
Come in, have a little chat by all
Yeah,
means.
I'll try. If not, I will see you tomorrow, mate,
Yeah,
on
mate.
the London Open.
Yep, beautiful. Look forward to having a good long chat. And if you don't make it into tonight, I'll update you on what Shukri has got to say about that, because
Awesome, man. I would
that
appreciate that a
that's
lot.
absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, definitely. And and that's something that we should all be looking into, educating ourselves into, because I don't want to sound cliche, but that's the future.
Well, you can't ignore it, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't ignore it. That's what I meant. You can't ignore it at all.
If you bury your head in
So
the sand, you'll get left behind.
Hey, sorry guys. I think might have to end this webinar now for Jeff to start the next one.
yeah,
Okay,
Yes,
mate.
sorry.
don't
That's
worry.
all right, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you for
Can't
joining
start
us,
because Jeff's
everybody.
here.
We will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Yes,
All right,
thank you.
all right,
Bye.
guys. Hooroo. See ya.
Cheers.
Bye.
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 Thank you, Lloyd. Bye.